Mikey Dread, Mother Nose, and Roxy Romeo. The only team keeping you lit in Philly.
Philly's Power 99, Rise and Grind Morning Show, Mother Nose, Roxy Romeo, and Mikey Dread. Listen, we've been getting phone calls from this young lady for a long time.
For years.
And we've been begging and begging and begging for her to come to the studio.
And finally, the legendary actress.
Talk about it, Mother Nose.
Is in the building. She's been serving for decades.
Talk about it.
She has a new talk show. She has hairlines. She's fabulous. A book. She's hustling every day.
Yes.
She's on Empire.
Yeah.
Keep going. She does
she
movies
just did
for
a Lifetime movie.
Oh, wait, we're going to take it back. She started out on Generations. She was on Young and the Restless.
Talk about it, Mother
She
Nose.
was out all night.
Yes.
Preach about it.
And she's
Set
here.
it off.
Set it off. And it's time to set it off. Vivica Fox is here.
Yes, absolutely. How are you?
I am blessed.
It's great to see you.
Thank you so
to
much.
finally talk to you in
I
person.
feel good. I got up at 5 o'clock this morning, put on a little something for y'all.
She looks amazing.
Yes, darling. Yes. Got in yesterday from Chicago, so life's good.
Good.
Doing a new episode of Empire. Candy, the bougie sister, is back.
Yes.
So it worked out so perfectly that I'm on the East Coast. I did Chicago, so we came here, and then tomorrow I'm headed to New York, where I will be doing a book signing for my new book, Every Day I'm Hustling. It's a very busy, blessed, booked, and busy time for me.
I know that's right.
Yes, brother.
So recently you just did a Lifetime movie.
Yes, I did. I have a wrong franchise that I produce films for them every year. Matter of fact, when I go back to LA, I'm doing another one.
Right.
Next Wednesday.
This one you are Principal Atkins.
Yes.
So tell us about Principal Atkins. And it's about stalking, right?
Yes. It's called The Wrong Friend.
The Wrong Friend.
Yeah, originally it was called The Wrong Student, but we decided to change the title. But I've been doing these films for Lifetime now. We are now on our 8th film. So we now have a franchise.
Yeah.
The Wrong Franchise. And it goes everywhere from the wrong man to the wrong child to the wrong student, the wrong friend, the wrong cruise. So it's a wrong friend. And I've just been so grateful. David Decoto. Sorry, I pronounced your name wrong, David. Don't hold that against me. Years ago, we started doing this, and every year, Lifetime buys at least 2 of the movies. So I get to star in them and produce them as well, too.
Now, this one is about stalking. Talk to the people about how important it is to understand what's going on around you, the importance of having a stalker and saying something, most important, being vocal about it. Sometimes people don't say anything. They're scared.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I just think that especially ladies nowadays, please take the time, and gentlemen, I'll just say that to people. Take the time to get to know someone. Because sometimes, I say the first 3 months their agent shows up and then the real them then shows up. So this young lady, she met a guy and he put something in her drink and he drugged her and took pictures and then posted them on the internet.
Right.
And things
which
went
is
wrong.
super common now.
Yes, which is happening all the time, unfortunately. Don't ever leave your drink and watch when someone hands you a drink. So, it's just so unfortunate nowadays. Like, you got to watch everything. So, but it is a society that we live into. So that was what The Wrong Friend was about, was meeting a friend, and he turned out to be, so wrong.
Right.
I know that's right. Iyanla is out here fixing lives.
Yes, and so is Vivica.
I was just about to say, Viv, you're changing lives.
Yes, because
with your new talk show.
Yes,
Face the Truth.
We're having people face the truth.
Give us the tea.
Face the Truth is my new talk show that is executive produced by Dr. Phil. I'm the hostess with the mostest, and I have a truth team, which consists of Ariva Martin, Dr. Judy Ho, our clinical psychologist, Ariva's the lawyer, Rosie McCardo is our motivational coach, and Judge Scary Mary. It's on TV right now as we're here.
Look at that.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. How trippy is that? Yo, I'm just having
a moment.
Philly. Can I tell you, whenever I'm in Philly, I always get the best love. And for me to be sitting here talking with y'all on the radio, and my God is good. God is good.
That's crazy.
Okay? That's crazy. So anyway, we have people from everyday walks of life. Also, a couple of little celebrity come by as well, too. And what they do is people tell us their problems, and we're doing our best to help people live their better lives. And we offer them creative sentencing. And with creative sentencing, that usually means that they go to a therapist, they take classes, they work out. We don't have people just come on our show and embarrass themselves and make fun of them. We actually are doing our best to help people live their best lives ever.
Now, there's so many talk shows out here, Viv.
Yes.
What makes your talk show different from everything else that's out here?
Well, can I tell you that the reason why this show, I honestly believe is working? CBS did their homework on this. At the time, I did a pilot before this with Dr. Phil, and it was kind of like celebrity fluff, come on. And they were like, nope, that's not the kind of shows that are working right now. Mm-hmm. People want to see people from everyday walks of lives. And, that's what they want to see. So they did their homework. Dr. Phil gave me a call and said, hey, Vivica, we want you to host this, but you'll have a truth team. And so they did their homework. And people are responding. They're hitting me up on Twitter, on Instagram, Twitter at Miss Vivica Fox, Instagram at Miss V Fox. I got my blue check, y'all. I'm verified. Don't go to them fake pages. Okay. And the response has been lovely. I think the thing about the show that surprised me the most is that I had no idea, like all of the kind of like different problems and just different situations that are existing in our society today. And for me, it's lovely that this new chapter of my life, like I've got a book out called Every Day I'm Hustling, where I'm sharing secrets of my success. That I'm in a chapter of my life that instead of me being the selfish actor and it's all about me, go see my project, go support me, aren't I fabulous, aren't I a great actress, that I'm helping people. And I'm really enjoying it.
You have a very lengthy resume.
Yeah. I've worked.
You have. And I mean, realistically, you didn't need to do this show because you have so many other things going on. So really, why it was really just all about helping people. Why did you decide to do it?
Well, in my career, I believe that it's about going through different chapters. Like you can only play certain characters for so long. And so for me, this was it's the beginning of a nice new chapter for me, with me being an author, with me now being a host of a talk show. And I still do my movies.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what I love about Dr. Phil is that Dr. Phil said, I'm not trying to take you away from what I know you do. My schedule is wonderful. He supports when I do my other projects. Matter of fact, I go on his show as a guest to promote my books, my talk shows, my appearance on Empire and my movies. So it's just a fun new chapter for me where I'm having a lot of seeds that I planted are now all blossoming, and I'm enjoying it. I really am.
What gives Vivica the green light on a project? You've had lots of movies, lots of projects. Do you have a team that says, okay, well, let's look at this script or let's look at this role and okay, I'm with it, okay, I'm not with it? Because I'm sure there's been a lot of things that you've turned down that may not fit you, and I just wonder, like, what makes you say, okay, this is a good fit for me, I'm going to go forward with it?
I shared the answer to that question in my book where I say, learn to build a dream squad. You've got to have people on your team that see opportunities for you that perhaps you didn't even see for yourself.
Right.
Like, let's say for the book, my publicist, BJ Coleman, was like, Vivica, I really think it's time for you to do a book. And I was like, wow, another job? Really, BJ? And he was like, no, you are a woman that's proudly in your 50s. You look good. You take good care of yourself. You're having a resurgence in your career. Why not share those secrets of your success where you can motivate others? You can inspire, enlighten, and encourage others that you understand how hard it is to achieve success, and more importantly, how hard it is to maintain success and to be able to gracefully go into new chapters. Right. So for me, it's about having a good team.
Good team,
You know, my business partner, Lita Richardson, she then brought me the talk show and my connection with Dr. Phil, because she's over working on Dr. Phil
That's
doing
amazing.
their legal show. So, have a good team of people that are working and doing, things and can provide opportunities for you instead of asking for a loan.
Was there something that actually happened where you said, you know what, I really want to help people? Because, the reality is there are people that have been in the game as long as you have, and they're not at that level to where they want to help other people. They're still all about like, me, how can I succeed? How can I get further along in my career? Yeah. But you're at this point where you have the book, and yes, it's an autobiography. Yes, you're telling your story, but in the book, you're also helping. You're also inspiring. You're also motivating. And then, of course, your TV show that's exactly what it's about. So did something happen for you to say, now I want to share, now I really want to help people?
That's a good question. I just think that, I've always been a person that cares about other people, believe it or not. And I just think, image-wise for me, people had just seen me play such strong characters, got caught up on things that were happening in my life that people didn't realize all the things that I was doing behind the scenes. because I've always supported women causes, breast cancer awareness, domestic violence. I've always been heavily involved with my community. So I think for me, it was a wonderful opportunity for people to get to see another side of me. Like people when they watch Face the Truth, like I didn't know you were so funny. Oh, I didn't know that you were so sensitive. So it's a wonderful opportunity for people to kind of get to know me. I had a girl on there the other day that was a case from the Bad Girls Club. And she had gotten so caught up in like being the bad girl that she was losing her relationship with her mama. And I told her, I said, listen, fame come and goes. And I could be the person that can speak to you because I've been doing this for a long time. I ain't new to the game, I'm true to the game. And I was able to help her repair her relationship with her mama, because, she was like wilding out on her mama and doing stuff. I was like, girl.
Right.
Like this little 15 minutes that you got going on right now goes, but your mama gonna always be here.
Forever.
And there may be a time that you need your mama, but if you wilding out on mama's like, okay, I'm done on you. Then what you gonna do to repair that relationship? And it helped them to repair the relationship, and I was grateful. So it's kind of like giving back, and just we got so much ugliness going on in the world right now, y'all, that I just really feel like we got to put some kindness back in there. And if I can help others, then I'm doing right by my mama, because that's how my mama raised me.
Vivica, you've had an amazing career, actress, producer, television host, and author. To what do you most attribute your success?
Versatility. Versatility has definitely equaled the key to my longevity. But I learned that from watching the best of the best. And when I say that, you've got to be a triple threat in this business. You've got to be able to do, to sing, act, comedy, do stage. I've seen people that have been around for a long time that they don't just do one thing, that they're good at branding. Like, let's look at Puffy. Puffy's a huge role model for me.
Right.
Puffy took from being a rapper to now, just brand ambassador.
Entrepreneur,
record label. Like, he does a little bit of everything. Like, I look at the others that are successful, and I'm not a hater, I'm a congratulator. Like, how can I go help get some of them chips too?
Right.
And so I look at those who are successful.
And you are getting the chips because the Vivica A. Fox wig collection has been very successful.
Yes.
And I want to know, what would you say are the 3 key elements for starting and running a successful business?
The 3 key elements for starting a successful business is got to make sure you got a good team, got to make sure you got financing, and you got to make sure that there's a demand for the product. At the time, I'll never forget when I started the Vivica Fox hair collection, I got teased. Yeah, people were like, now her career is over. She's selling wigs. But they had no idea that myself and my business partner, again, Lita Richardson, had found out that the hair industry is $1 billion a year franchise. And guess who spends a whole lot of that money? Sisters do. Child, you know. And nowadays, they wearing hair all the way down to their ankle.
Right.
So, we got in, and now everyone else is trying to get in, but we beat them to the punch. And we've just been renewed for 4 more years.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much. As a matter of fact, the Amacor Productions is here in Philly. So I come here every year for a couple of days, and we keep the look current and affordable. We go for the everyday woman all the way up to the rock star.
Now, Vivica, as an actress, do you feel like you don't get your just due or you don't get your recognition when they talk about A-list actresses? Because I feel like you're an A-list actress, but sometimes when people mention, the A-listers, your name's never mentioned. So do you feel like you get your just due?
Of course not. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time.
A long time.
Yeah, but if you get hung up on titles,
that, though?
I don't know.
I agree. You shouldn't get hung up on titles.
Yeah,
But
don't know.
Let's not talk about titles. Let's talk about resume.
Right.
Your resume speaks for itself, but you still don't get the recognition. I feel like.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why.
I don't know if everybody just got caught up on the drama that was surrounding my life at one time, that they didn't take me as serious as being a good actress, just because, there was just stuff going on. I've worked with the best.
Right.
I still am working with the best, and I don't know. I mean, sometimes you just have to realize that when awards, it's a whole
learned to
team.
adapt. You've done this role, you've done that. It's not like you're a typecast role.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I play a little bit of everything.
Right.
I've gone from drama to comedy.
Right.
From strong to mamas to all detectives to all kinds of stuff. I mean, it is what it is, but my turn will come. And when my turn comes, I'm gonna be up there and be like, it's about dang on time. I'm gonna keep it clean for y'all. But it just isn't my turn to get that award yet. I mean, I've been nominated for tons of awards.
Right.
But I mean, I work with the best.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, I don't get hung up on the title. But I can say that sometimes when I see stuff, I'll be like, for real?
Right.
Okay. We're going to let you have that one. Okay. Meanwhile, I will go work some more. I mean, it is what it is. I'm still doing me.
Yeah. Get the coins.
To piggyback on that, we all know your resume is very lengthy. Producer, actress, businesswoman, talk show host now. What is not on your resume that you want to add?
Director will definitely be coming next. I think that's the next new chapter that's going to happen for me. Like, I'm so proud of watching my girl, Regina King, Debbie Allen, like to see these sisters. Tasha Smith is starting to direct now. To see them wear that hat. The other day I even saw where Terry J. Vaughn, she's like, oh my gosh. She walked to the set and there's the chair that says director, Terry J. Vaughn. She was thrilled with that. So, director.
How Do Fools Fall in Love just celebrated their 20th anniversary party, I believe. Any celebrations? Did Halle Berry open her mansion? What we do, Viv?
Actually, she just tagged me. I got a good old tag from HB. So, but I was like, that day that I got tagged and it was like, Halle Berry tagged you. I was kind of like, ooh, about what? And I was like, has that been 20 years? Like, it went by so quick.
Amazing movie.
Yeah, and that's what I explained to, a lot of young folks coming up. I said, you don't even realize, like, how quickly things go by. And that if you don't take advantage of your opportunities, if you don't pay attention to your brand, if you don't make sure that your brand is able to go to other chapters, trust me, because they're always looking for the next new this, the next thing. It's just the business that we're in. So, yeah, but that movie was amazing to make. I mean, we had to do prosthetics. Lorenz had to learn singing lessons, choreography, and it was just amazing. And I was so mad that time because that was one of those movies where people were like, girl, you should have got an award for that when you playing Elizabeth, eating the scene with you at HB where there was no dialogue. And everybody just, when I posted, everybody's like, this is my favorite scene. And I went through a lot. Then they was like, and Frankie killed your dog. Like, But I've got some classics. I really do.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Booty Call.
Yeah, critically acclaimed Booty Call. Yes. Working with Oscar winner Jamie Foxx. Yo, you kidding me?
Talk about it.
Yeah, okay.
And then Set It Off.
Yes, my girls. I know people always come up, do y'all wish y'all, could do another one? I said, well, they killed us all. So besides Jada, unless Jada got a Ouija board or something and brings us back, I don't think a sequel is not going to happen. But I would love to do another movie with those with those three ladies, directed by F. Gary Gray. I'd love for us to re-team up and do something again because I just adore all of them. I really do.
You always talk about loving yourself. To the people that are out there listening and that look up to you, explain to them how important it is to invest in yourself.
Gosh, I mean, you've got to start with yourself. I mean, if you don't believe in you, who else is? You got to spend money to make money.
True.
And for myself, I'm so blessed because the Vivica Fox hair collection has afforded me to be able to turn down roles and not be like, gosh, got to get that next gig. It's been very profitable for me that I can invest in myself. I can invest in other opportunities that I want to do. I can say no to things that I don't want to do, and I don't have to be so thirsty looking for that next chapter. And I'm grateful for that because it's been able to help me to have other opportunities for myself that if just being an actress, I wouldn't have had.
Right.
I definitely wouldn't have had.
Do you and 50 Cent still communicate?
No.
Nothing?
No.
No conversation?
No, but it's okay. I wish him well. I mean, we're cool. You know what I mean? Like if I see him, it's always a hug. It's always very friendly. I absolutely wish him the best. But that chapter's over. It's a wrap. But like I said, he does his thing. There's no beef, no animosity whatsoever.
Let me ask you a question. He came here a few years ago. He was so nice.
He's
but
wonderful.
On Instagram, he's ruthless.
Yeah.
Is he really that way in real life? Because it's two different people.
Yeah, see, I know the other guy. I know the guy that's a sweetheart, that's romantic and all of that good stuff. But, you have to realize he built his career on, trolling. And so sometimes I see it and I just kind of go, wow. But, you got to let people be who they are.
Amen.
When a person, the one thing that maturity in life has taught me, that when people show you who they really are, believe it.
Believe them.
Even if it's two sides of them.
True.
She said, yup. Yeah, so trust and believe. But like I said, I wish the brother all the best.
Vivica, we appreciate you coming through.
You're welcome.
Finally, we have you in studio. Finally!
The legendary actress, Vivica Fox.
I came through and got some power today. Yes.
Don't be a stranger, Vivica Fox.
I won't. I love Philadelphia. Can I tell you? I love Philly. I love all my folks that are here. Shout out to Vivica Fox Hair Collection. Shout out to Kia McKenzie. Later, we're going to have us some crab. Shout out to the crab lady, because I'm waiting to get my crab later today. And just one love. I love Philly.
Absolutely.
Y'all always got love from me.
And we had so much fun at Vivica's Black Magic.
Yeah, oh, I know.
We turned up.
Yeah.
I was the only guy there.
Yeah. Make it rain. Were you really?
Yeah.
You should have heard them stories the next morning, Viv, when he came in.
Can I tell you
he
that?
had a good time.
Listen, can I tell you that people think I carry them boys with me? Like, people be like, girl, what's up? It's so good to see you. Now, where them boys at? So, but I'm working on figuring out another chapter.
Good.
For that as well, too.
You know how to find them, Viv.
The ladies did love all that black magic.
I did too, Viv.
Yes.
Every time you're in Philly, when you come through, the door is always open.
I appreciate the love, y'all.
Ladies
Have a
and
blessed
gentlemen,
day.
give it up for Vivica
Nice.
Yo, chill with the station that holds you down with the hottest hip hop
and R&B
joints. It's Philly's Power 99 FM.